With just one world to live on, is it too late to make a change? Hello everybody, it's Scott here and we are playing through Domino, the little one. It's available on Steam and iOS and I'm currently playing through on my iPhone. Now this is a platformer with a 2D hand-drawn art style which is really beautiful to look at. There's a lot of beautiful art and imagery that pops up throughout. But the overriding story of this game is the world is ending. Climate change and pollution, it's destroying the world. And we are in the nightmares of young Domino. The nightmares and the horrible thoughts of what's going on outside the window. And it's manifesting and we're traveling through all of the anxieties that this young person is having about the way that the world is changing. So with that aside, just what's going on in the game itself, very simple to control. We have the A button, we have the A button which causes us to jump. If we click it twice, we can double jump. If we hold it down, we can glide. We also have the X button to more of an action button. We can grab things, hold on to things, and push and pull things with it, different objects and such. As you can see in the top left, that is the health of our plant, the lilac. We want to make sure the lilac survives. It's the only plant left, and we have to collect the little sunlight orbs in order to keep it topped up. It steadily dries down, it steadily runs out. So if I just stand still for a little bit, oh actually, as I said that, then came up a cutscene. Beautiful hand-drawn animation, it really is. It's very engaging, and the dream sequences that you find yourself falling through, all of the different imagery that pops up, and there's this voiceover which talks you through what's happening, talks you through the thought process of Domino's mind, of Domino's psyche, and where they are at the moment. And it's very haunting. It's very haunting and daunting because everything that they're saying about the world around us, we've just gone through a chapter about recycling and about how actually a lot of it is landfill, a lot of it is not worth it. Right now, this is smokiness, chapter 2, smokiness, and it's talking about the fog and the smog. If I wasn't talking as much, we'd be able to hear what's being said. They managed to get a lot of information across in a not very preachy way, which I appreciate because it can be difficult when you want to listen to advice, when you want to listen to news about environmentalism, that sometimes it can be a little too intense. I personally find, as somebody who enjoys being part of the conversation about our world and our climate, because I live here and I want us to be doing well, but sometimes it can be a little bit hyperbolic. Here, however, oh, what was that going back in the background? Here, however, it's done in a way that feels very much tied in with the world, tied in with the story, and as you're going through, you're learning different things. As I said before, was recycling, this is the smog. Controls wise, as I say, jumping about, I do just have one little criticism. The joystick can be a little bit finicky on the left hand side. Sometimes I'm going through and it's not necessarily moving as I want it to move. If it was a floating joystick, it would run a little bit better. I think playing on Steam would be easier because of course you can play with a controller. I believe you may be able to link up a controller to this. I'm not entirely sure. I think you may, but like right there, I wasn't able to jump off when I want to jump off, so now I have to wait for them to come up. We can stand around and wait as we wish, but it's basically we're on a time limit because once the plant runs out of life, we're done. And it tends to run out quicker than we can collect the light orbs, so we have to really put a speed on. We really have to get a rush on to make sure we can get them all because we can't really refill it at any point. But right now we're jumping over all these construction sites. Let's try and get pulled up on this crane to jump over here. And yes, so if you're a fan of this beautiful sort of 2D animation, it gives me, even though it isn't claymation, it gives me Coraline vibes. The way that Domino looks, the way that the world is drawn, it's sort of pencil art, but oh, straight down, that must have hurt the knees. But it gives that sort of Coraline vibe. You'll see if we get closer into a cutscene right now. And if you enjoy games that have a real world message, something that you can actually relate to and learn something from, definitely this would be a good game to get. It is free to play. I haven't come across any sort of paywall. I haven't come across any sort of restrictions as of yet. I think there's only a few chapters and then in time more will be added. But right now, still going through, collecting all of the different things. Let's see if we can get to the end of this level and see what happens. Now, having to wait for the crane to come down, that's fine, but it's just ebbing our life force away. So come on, let's hurry up, Domino. Let's get over here, jump over to the next one, and hopefully we can finish this level soon, because I don't want this plant to die. If the plant does die, it's okay. We just restart. We restart from an earlier checkpoint, and we're into another cutscene. Now, what was that horrible creature that I saw running in the background?
Escape. The black smoke is a lion gate. When clean energy is set, it will turn the lion to a kitty cat.
Okay, so the lion of pollution can be, even though it's a T-Rex, the lion of pollution can be tamed with clean energy. Oh no, it looks like we're in a chase sequence. We've got Mecha Godzilla after us right now. The Mecha T-Rex. Let's keep on running out of here, collecting the light orbs as we go. But make sure we can avoid the horrible... Oh, I understand why it's a T-Rex. Because it's the oil industry. The oil industry. Oil is just dinosaurs. It's dinosaur smush. And this is what it is. So we are running away from the horrific industry that is made of dinosaurs. Totally get it. Clever. I like it. Like the imagery. Like the symbolism. Good, good. I'm on board. Okay. We are perilously close to failing this because... Oh, look how much life is left in our lilac in the top left. There's only a little bit, but we still managed to claw a little bit back. Thankfully, they have a fair few orbs here. We've got to make sure we double jump. Oh, I missed it. I missed that, and it seems that, yeah, I fell down. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. That is, the lilac has died. The flower has wilted, and we're running again. Okay, let's see if we can actually get to the end of this level. I'll be curious to see if I can actually make it to the end. Here we go. Let's double jump over. We're running through. I tell you something. If you're running and it's like this, and you're having to run through all this smog and through all this nastiness, it's not going to be very pleasant. It's not going to be very pleasant. You want to be catching your breath. You're going to get a stitch. You're going to get bronchitis. You're going to get some sort of lung disease from doing this. Okay, here we go. Jump over. And over. And once more. And I say once more, but also once more. That was the final once more, I promise. And let's get it to the satellite dish. Oh, I missed it again. I'm not doing very well on this at all. The lilac has died. That is gone. I will carry on running. But as I do, my friends, this has been Domino, the little one. Let us know down below, what do you think? Will you be having a go at this? Are you a fan of games with an actual real world message, and especially one to do with the plight of the environment? Let us know down below. But for now, my friends, luck and more to you all, and catch you next time.